crystals. That's what the VIP list do. That's what the VIP list do.
This is an HTP joint.
Champagne and good vibes.
Thank you, brother.
Las Vegas count
I gotta lock that door though. I don't like how you came in and you know that. Yeah. When he came in on me, he scared me. I know
when
him.
it count thousands. Do you remember, yeah, we grew up in them housing projects. La 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 la. Champagne and good vibes. Champagne and good vibes. La 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 la. Champagne and good vibes. Time to party like we just won the lotto. Smoking on that good push. Jackpot celebrate till tomorrow. Popping bottles by the poolside. I used to pull up in that hoop.
Yo, Chop. Hey, first one you play it back.
Pulling up at the venue.
DJ Chop Stewie.
He shouted you out too.
I know, Chop.
Don't want no issue. Yeah, Mike, you got the diamonds in the crystals. That's what the VIP.
Oh, I got 21 people right in the building, man. Hit that share button, hit that like button, man. I apologize, man, for the technical difficulties, man. I told you I was. I know Agent City, that's exactly what happened, yo. I swear to God. See, everybody knows me, Dante. Hey, Dante, I swear to God, they know me so well. They said, Trap, this motherfucker's over there touching shit, right? I was over here touching shit. I should have never been touching shit, but I was touching shit.
You was doing it, somebody said I just want to listen to it.
So crazy, ain't nigga flies me. Yeah, I get money, I'm Max B Wavy.
Yo, it's crazy. It's crazy. I apologize.
My whip so crazy. Pull up with me.
Hey, yo, shout out to No Longer Trap Podcast. We're in the building, man. I got my boy Dante Martin in the building, man. Hey, yo, the No Longer Trap Podcast, man. I swear to God, anything can happen on this podcast. We don't know. I don't know. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm going to get it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Benny Stevens, man. Shout out to everybody on the check-in, man. I got 30 right on the beat. That's what I'm talking about. Hit that share button. Hit that like button, man. Let's get it, man. Hey, first and foremost, we're going to start it over. See, I know about the man in the mirror now. It's the man in the mirror. It's the man in the... Yo, Dante's new album just dropped yesterday. It's the man in the mirror, man. We're going to talk about it, man. Dante, man, talk about that album again real quick. Let's give them a reflash.
I'm going to say what you said.
All right, back. Because he can remember. I can't remember.
He was saying that...
Champagne and good vibes.
And I said, you know what?
Champagne and good vibes.
Your reflection. That's why we know it's a mirror with nobody in it. It's just a mirror because everybody that's going to listen to this album are going to be looking in the mirror because they're going to be looking at the cover like, I ain't got a cover, but they like the cover. So I ain't got a cover because it's your reflection. So it's based on a man who's a father and a husband raising two daughters. Shout him out beyond eons. He's my producer. As a matter of fact, he shot my video for Soul Snatcher. But he's going to school to further his financial structure for his family. So I was just like, I gotta write an album because it's basically an album on his life. But I wanted everyone to relate to it: women, child, boy, girl.
You wanted to keep it on all levels so you could play it at church.
You could do everything. Because it's like the fact is, everybody goes through a period in time where they want to reflect. That's what makes us better and make us grow. If you don't reflect, you ain't gonna never have no growth because sometimes you.
I had to reflect.
Sometimes you're gonna have a conversation with somebody and they're gonna say, you know what? If you alternated this, I don't like using the word change because like, when you change clothes, you completely take your clothes off.
Everything.
When you alter your clothes, you can put
a shirt on.
In there,
yeah.
You can flip that. I like
you can cut the jeans. You rip the shirt.
Right. Adjustments. So the fact of the matter is, everyone needs an adjustment. Even rich people that you think got everything going good for themselves still need some form of adjustment in their life. So don't think that because you don't have...
Mike Tyson had $250 million and he needed an adjustment.
Exactly. Don't think because you don't got the financial structure or the resources that you don't... We all need adjustment.
We all need something.
Every day. Matter of fact, you want to know how you know we adjusting? We used to be a child. We're now men and women. We're growing. That's an adjustment. We evolving. So you have to evolve because once you become a parent, what happened?
We used to hate shoes. I love wearing shoes now.
Yo, that's crazy. See, adjustment.
You know what I'm saying? I hated wearing shoes. I love putting shoes on. And shout out to Dante. You ever see him when he puts his shoes on? He got some fly shoes. Oh my God! If I ever catch him slipping and he takes a 11, woo! And I got universal feet. He don't know about them jail feet. We get him from anything from a 9 to a 13. He don't know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, Chop. He said this cat got flow. Thank you, sir.
Yes, he does, man. Yes, he does. He got great flow. But the thing that I like about him is his charisma, his attitude. You understand what I'm saying? How he's not. There's a lot of people will be full of themselves. You understand what I'm saying? You meet people that they're so full of themselves. You don't want to look too past them because you already seen this part.
Hold up, we got people coming in. What up? How you doing?
I know. Shout out to my brother June in the building. He had a car. He drove all the way from Alaska to tell me they couldn't hear me. He drove from Alaska to tell me that they couldn't hear me, right? You understand what I'm saying, man? Shout out to my brother June, man. You got it for coming. He wasted $1 million worth of gas to get over here to let me know they couldn't hear me. But that's my brother, man. Shout out to him. Miss Diva's in the building. But yeah, Dante, man. So there's another question I want to ask you. Is this album considered your best album, that you put your best foot forward, or is this you gave us more who you are in this album?
Well, remember I spoke from another person's life. But when I hear what Merc said, Merc does all my engineering, well, most of it, because Tony Biz did he did Industry Standards. But these last two projects, Industry Standards and Man in the Mirror, people are actually saying it's my best work, but what is that? That's growth.
That's growth,
because,
absolutely.
Yeah, you want to hear that because the fact of the matter, when I go from Paradigm to Martyr to now what we did, Smooth Criminals, then I did Industry Standards, now I did Man in the Mirror, now I'm working on an album called Simplicity from Rhode Island. Yeah. This is a Rhode Island album, straight Rhode Island. Then
shout out to my city.
Secular, of course. You know, I'm going to shout out Providence, Pawtucket. We were shouting them out earlier. Birdville, we shouting all y'all. You can't even hear us, but I love it when people say this sound like your best work because your up-to-date work should sound like your best work. Because here's the thing. What did Jay-Z said? If you want to hear my old album, go buy my old album. So again,
if you want to hear my new groove, check out my new groove.
Right.
If you want to hear where I started, you want to see where in the middle where it was at, and you want to see where I'm at now.
So the thing is, that's me. Like you just said, what it is, I'm a reflection of. I was born in Brooklyn, New York. I was raised.
How long was you here?
I was here since 10 or 11. I can't remember.
All right. You're from Providence. You're from Providence. We're not gonna. Yeah, all these motherfuckers come here. I'm from New York.
You don't never hear me. First of all, I say Brooklyn born.
All right, raised. All right, respect.
I make my way, spend my days. Time is money. Money is time. Can't
respect.
afford to watch them. Seeing that you're blind. See, I never pump.
But you know them dudes I'm talking about.
But you know what? Listen.
They've been here all their lives.
Some people need something to make them feel good about themselves. I'm not gonna never say what a person needs for their own self growth. But one thing about me, because I live in Philly. Yeah. So I can take you to Philly and people gonna be like, yo, he's from Philly.
Yeah.
I lived in Jersey. But the fact of the matter is, no. I lived here in Rhode Island. Rhode Island gave me my identity, my ideology.
Yes,
so I
yes.
can't say,
yes.
do away with something that actually made me the man I am today.
And that's what I be trying to tell people when they be coming in front of me and a lot of you guys. And I tell you all the time. When you just go, oh, I'm from B-More. I'm from Cali. I'm from there. I'm from there. I'm from... yo, if you've been here longer than 20 years... Man, you're from Rhode Island, man. You didn't get no coochie when you was in... You didn't rob. You didn't do none of that gangster shit where you was.
Chill. And my older sister would tell you, we was wilding in Brooklyn.
Oh, yeah?
5 and 6. We was wilding. So
all right. You just
think about, I'm the calm one.
All right. So in that level, we're going. Yeah, okay. But you get my drift, though. You understand what I'm saying? I just think that you're where you was raised at. You understand what I'm saying? Now if you came here and you was 23 years old, you're from where you came from. You understand what I'm saying? Right. You came from there, man. You know what I mean? But if you came here when you was 2 years old, right? You're from Rhode Island. You're 40.
When I toured, and every time I go out, I always say Rhode Island.
Rhode Island.
I never say I'm from. But you know what? Everybody else always say they like, no, you from. They tell because they know the attitude, the mannerism, and everything. But I always say Rhode Island because like when I first started touring. And I say Rhode Island, they be Long Island, no.
Rhode Island, they always say that.
The Ocean State.
Who was some of the producers on your album?
Well, on this one, it was just Beyond Eons. On the other ones, I normally tap in with Fliz, Soul Snatch.
Shout out to my guy, Fliz.
He's somewhere in the comments somewhere right now. I'm tapping it. Like, whoever want to tap in with me, I'll tap in with you because the fact of the matter is, if you want to get where we want to go, here's another one. I'm going to give you another gem. I know you want to steal this one. Voltron. They was their own
that's my favorite Voltron.
They was their own line.
When they ship up.
But when they came together, they
was that big rob.
So what people got to understand, this selfish mentality, like when you trying to be on your own, you need someone to help you. You need
Absolutely. I learned that. I'm still learning that. See, I always try to get things done myself, and I always say, I'm going to do it. I don't need nobody. But then I'll be sitting in here. You see, I'll be lost.
How much? Now, check this out. Thinking like that, you have to do more work. When you have people helping you.
Yes.
Ever since me and TJ hooked up.
Shout out to TJ Sauce.
TJ Sauce, he made it easier for me. Charles Brown made it easier for me. Fliz made it easier for me. So then when I'm hooking up with other people, they making it easier for me. I got Linda DeRosa, shout out. She does all my, me and you couldn't fix this computer stuff. She does all my computer stuff. She makes it easy
for me. See, that's what I'm lacking. I believe making it easier. I think sometimes when you gotta let people win to make it easier.
You know what it is?
Your comfortability.
You have a trust issue.
Yeah.
That's why you get see. Okay, earlier, folks, what we was talking about is being punctual on time because he was saying that I'm the first person that was ever.
Oh yeah. I got it. Let's go back to that because shout out to Dante for being the first guy from the No Longer Trap podcast that was on time. He was here at 7:30. You understand what I'm saying? And he taught me that when they walked in, I said, "Yo, you know what, Trap? You got to stop being on time. When you tell people that you're gonna pull up on their podcast or you're gonna pull up at the radio or whatever you're gonna do, you got to be on time. You can't always be late." You know, because I'm always anticipating black people's going to be late. So if I gotta be somewhere at 4:45, 5 o'clock, and it's 4:45, I go, don't worry about it. They're gonna be late. I don't want to be there with the bartenders.
I'm gonna give you two things. You want to know why you want to be known for being on time? I got a bunch of Italian friends, Portuguese. You know what they always say when they're having a party? Say if the party is at 5.
Yeah.
They may tell Dante it's at 5:30 because they know I'm gonna be there at 4:30. They know that's how early I'm gonna. They always say tell him later because he's always there. The party.
Oh, okay. He's one of them on timers.
Then another time, I used to work for Turning the Corner, and we used to have a punch clock. The clock went out one time, and they used to pay you 15 minutes extra if you was there 15 minutes extra. Nobody was there but me. They sent out a nationwide email saying the only person that's getting that 15 minutes
is you,
because he was always there.
Because they already know your MO.
So that's why I say you want to be known for something, and then the thing is, see, we have a hood mentality where it's like we show up when we want to show up. But people that's about business and structure, you're messing up their business structure. Like if you miss your bus, what happens? Now you gotta wait for the next bus.
Or I gotta walk, or I gotta figure it out. I gotta figure it out.
But most people will wait for what? The next bus.
So what's your favorite song on the album? Because when I get the album, I'm gonna go through the whole album. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you what songs I like, what songs I don't like, but I want to know what's your favorite song, because a lot of times when I hear rappers tell me their favorite song, when I get to it, I tend to pay attention to it more.
Right.
Because it tells me your mind state and how you felt in the heart. Because I like rappers that rap from the heart. Because I can feel it. It gives me goosebumps when you rap from the heart.
Your favorite song already going to tell you what yours is going to be. Is going to be Drifting.
Drifting.
That was my favorite beat. Drifting going to be your favorite because you're going to relate to that more.
Yeah.
But my favorite actually was Woke Up. Because like I told you, we in a woke
society where you have to wake up. Remember when I told you choosing your friends is pivotal? See, on my podcast, I try to wake my peoples up to what's going on. You have to choose your circle, and it have to be, it's pivotal, because your circle will hurt you.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So you got to know who you put in your circle. So meaning you got to know who your friends are.
Correct.
You understand what I'm saying? You have to know who your friends are in this day and time. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you don't know who your friends are in this day and time, they will blow your head off. You understand what I'm saying? So
now, coming from that's what makes me universal, because I came from a street mentality, a hood mentality, and now I'm in the corporate world. See how you just said they'll pull your head off?
Yeah.
Well, now the corporate world's like they're still your money.
They steal your money, yes. They ain't gonna say that. Yes. Different terminologies when you get to the corporate world than the streets.
Correct, but actually both coexist. You just don't know that.
Oh, I know, because when I started getting into the corporate world and you start seeing how things work legitly, oh my God, I think we're better. I think we're better hustlers. I'm telling you, I think that, and I encourage all street hustlers. Yo, I'm telling you, get into this corporate world and give that shit up and watch. We grind harder.
Yes.
Because we know how it feels to be from the bottom. You understand what I'm saying?
Money they already have.
Yeah, we're playing. Yes, we're trying to build a tree. So when I'm in the world, when I'm in the field with my friends that are corporate world, regular dudes, and it's different. They be like, "Yo, man, Sam, slow down." I be like, "Man, I'm trying to get it. We can get it this way. Yo, you're playing. There's still money that way we can get. You understand? We can still get it. They can't mess with us that way." They be like, "Nah, but we never. Nah, you can get money that way." They be like, "All right." Then when they see me, do you understand what I'm saying?
Right, I'm with you.
So it's like, I think our grind's harder.
You know what it is? I'm gonna tell you why. When you're given something, you have less of a value or appreciation for it than when you worked hard for it.
Facts.
So it's like say, okay, we all can relate to this because we all was some way on this corner. When you're given a pound, you're trying to turn that pound into multiple pounds.
I'm trying to get 10.
You started from nickel and dimes, you're trying to get to the pound.
A pound, yeah.
But if somebody already gave you
20 pounds, you don't know how it feels. You don't know how it feels to be stopped. Yes.
You're gonna be smoking your own
Smoking
stuff.
your own,
You're
yeah.
selling something because again, you don't have appreciation because you didn't put the work and the grind into it to get where it is.
It is, yes.
It's like it's a kid with a silver spoon. They don't know the hustle that their parents went through so that they could have this life. They just live in it.
They just live in this, yeah. Cause some of these kids, right, and I'm gonna get right into the kids real quick. Some of these kids are unappreciative, Dante. I mean, so unappreciative where I don't know if you ever dealt with stepkids. You understand what I'm saying?
I have.
But I think some of the ways I'm gonna tell you this like this. I think the stepkids don't give real men a chance.
Hold up. Earlier I told him something. You about to get balked on if you don't. Earlier I told him something that's gonna play in a factor. All right. I said to him earlier that babies. I want everybody to relate to this.
Oh yeah, this is dope. Check this one out.
Everybody that have children is gonna understand what I'm about to say. When do kids do not want to play with their toys? When they familiar with the toy, when they value the toy, I don't want this toy, I want a new toy. When do they want the toy back?
Hold 1 second, don't let them, I need them to stop. This question is dope. When do your children want their toys back? When do they want their toys back? When when they're home, they don't play with them, they put them back. They only want them back when, Dante?
When they see somebody else, another child playing with the toy, so as soon as they see the child playing with the toy, they go, "That's my toy." And they want to throw a fit, throw a tantrum and everything. Pause. Who taught them that behavior? You didn't teach them that. That's something that's already instilled in them. That's something that's coming
At
out.
2 years old. I couldn't have taught that to her.
So, now take that. Now let's look at it like this. You have an ideology. You're a real man.
Yep.
I'm trying to better your situation. Remember, love plays a factor. When a child is neglected by the person that has claimed to love them, their ideology of love is off. So it has nothing to do with you, because you never did nothing.
I never did nothing to them personally.
It's the way, it's like, because like, here's the thing. When I used to work at Bradley Hospital, I used to work with good kids all the time. There was these two girls, I'll never forget them. The girl that used to play with guns, she was 14. She was in there for playing with guns. There was another girl in there, she was 12 years old and grown men were sleeping with her.
Oh my God.
I was just like, how am I gonna get these kids' attention without them looking at me a certain way?
Without them looking at you like a creep.
No, not a creep. No. I'm talking about because sometimes you know how they be like, oh, this bougie dude, he don't know what.
On that.
I was just like, you know what? Let me ask y'all a question. Did y'all ever watch a show and you wonder why my family ain't like that family? Who you think gave me a better response? The girl that was playing with guns. She started crying and said, yeah. See, we look at what they doing and not thinking about their ideology or what they're going through because they wasn't asked or they didn't say, Mommy, go live with that guy and that guy's going to desert me.
Yes, he's going to desert me. They just forced to that.
So now, here's the thing, too, you got to look at. So here you go. You don't know how many parents was in this person's life. And I say parents because I don't want to just negate women. This kid is used to seeing a revolving door, people coming and going.
Going in. Yeah.
So, again, it's like, how can I draw near to someone when I'm used to seeing people leaving? And they taking it personally because they don't have the ideology of their parent to know this. We ain't getting along. But this kid, what did I do? And then sometimes a parent take it out on them when they had nothing to do with it. It's your fault.
It's your fault. And every time they look at the kid, they get, oh my God, that's deep. See, on the No Longer Trap podcast, you see that? We're getting gems out of gems. I'm getting gems, yo. Thank you for the love. I appreciate it. Hit Dante, appreciate it. Hit that share button. You know what I'm saying?
They say he's speaking facts, real talk. Because again, this is why people like. Because I'm not gonna sit up.
Yo, his eyes are fat. He reads them comments, boy. Imagine I had him reading comments, or I'd be lit, right? That nigga reads comments, man. I can't read them. You just get mad. They go, Trap, you don't read your comments, cause my eyes ain't like that.
Yeah, on Tuesdays, I'm gonna come and help you out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Say you gonna come over here, just come in, you can just come and chill. You ain't even gotta. You can just come over here and put your music on. I just need to read your comments or something.
Nah, because the thing about it is, you know what? It's the fact of another thing that we do wrong. Let's stop calling ourselves hood. Because we're not hood. You have a job, correct? You have businesses, correct?
Yes, I do.
That's not a hood mentality. We are people surviving in a society. And when we put a title on each other, we actually cause the separation. So when we sit up there and say, I'm hood, just like we call them corporate. No, because again, I got credit scores like they got credit scores. That's why I always tell people that's into what do you call them people? The people people that think they're better than us. What's them dudes name?
Which one?
What's them people name? Damn.
You're gonna have me thinking.
I think I caught a contact.
Yo, he's high. Yo, it's that gas, guys. Shout out to my Mitch. Shout out to my little nephew Mitch. Got that gas.
What is no, not privilege. No, not bougie. The white people that think they're better than us. Nah, white supremacy. There you go.
Oh, that's he went on the white supremacy.
I'm not even into this stuff, but I'm gonna use this for example. White supremacy. They think, okay, I used to always ask them, what makes you better than me? Because you know if I lay with your daughter, I can have a baby with her, right?
Yeah.
So what makes you different from me? Your finances? I got the same credit score as you, so how you better than me?
Yeah. It's all in the word. Supremacists, they think they're supreme.
Again, see, when it comes to me in words, you gotta tell me why you think you're more supreme than me when I have the same thing you have. Like, I could walk in a dealership and they be like, how you doing, Mr. Martin? They know me. I buy my cars cash.
Yeah.
So, again, you have business.
Shout out to everybody that buy their cars cash.
That's a beautiful feeling.
Beautiful feeling.
Banks can't touch nothing.
Can't touch nothing.
Can't touch this.
I don't care what it's worth. You know what they used to say? The guys the haters used to say about me, Dante?
What up?
Trap got all them cars, but they ain't worth that much. He got that truck ain't worth that much. Yo, listen to me, fellas. That's what they tell women. That's what I'm saying, Dante. This is what I have never fight. Yes, I all of them, and I got all the titles. I got all the titles. That's what I'm saying. I have all. You know what I mean? So it's like, yo, like I tell everybody, it's a difference. You understand what I'm saying? And that goes to what we was talking about earlier about the Chiefs and Indians.
Right.
And yo, Dante, I swear to God, I came from the bottom. I came from everybody that knows me. They know I came from the bottom. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even saying I'm a chief, but I'm trying to elevate. And anybody that's trying to hold me down, I ain't trying to allow that.
You know what? I use this analogy in the song, yo. I will advise everybody to go listen to this song on industry standards. When I'm talking about, it's called Reflections. No, not Reflection. What is the Dollar Cost?
He's high.
I'm buzzed, yeah.
Yeah, I got him night.
Hell yeah, how I get in contact?
Yeah.
We're in this small space.
You know that nigga said he got a contact. This shit, shout out to my nephew Mitch with the gas.
But anyway, what happened in the song Dollar Cost, I basically said we used to be a team that we all became Jordan. Doesn't matter,
we used to be a team, but then we all became Jordan. So that means I'm gonna slow this down for you. I'm trying to work with you. You saying that all of yous came, So I'm gonna take it in another term and say we all became rich.
Nah, what happened is everybody always think it took one person to win. He needed a team to win.
Nah, he had a scoring title.
No, but listen, he still needed a team. He needed the Pippen. He needed the Rodman. He needed the coach.
Oh yeah, for the championship, but he always had a scoring title. That's what I was trying to say. Like he always was good, but he couldn't win until he started. I think when he thought about playing in the team thing, because I thought he was a guy. I'm not a Jordan fan. That's why I'm gonna go against you. I'm not a Jordan fan.
I'm using her as a reference, an analogy.
All right, because I can't stand him.
Remember, in basketball, you need a point guard. You need somebody to bring up the ball. You need shooting. You need big men, rebounders. You see what I mean? If you don't have the right team, guess what? You can't function properly.
Absolutely.
That's the point I'm making. So when people sit up there trying to belittle or put down something that somebody's doing, it's like, okay, look at our bodies. Mm-hmm. I challenge people. Go without your thumb. Go hold a cup. It's going to be impossible. You need your thumb to grab that cup. Unless you're going to have two hands without the thumb. He got a cup right now. Try to grab that cup without your thumb.
Nah, he's not even gonna try it.
That's show you how important your thumb is.
Your thumb's important. Like I never thought about that.
I know nobody.
I'll cut your thumb off. So if I'm gonna torture somebody, I can put a knife to it and say, "You don't know how important that is."
Yakuzas, you know why they cut fingers off? That's what it is to loosen to you lose your grip on your sword. So when it comes to battle, you gonna get killed.
You don't got the strength.
Wow, we just learned some Chinese shit.
Yo, even a pinky toe, it's going to change the way you walk, your whole stance. So again, that's why we got to understand.
Every part on your body is everything. Your ears, everything on your body. So that's some crazy things. So he said the Yakuzas. I don't know if you heard my brother June, but he said the Yakuzas. It used to cut people's fingers off so the grip on their sword, so they don't have a good grip on their sword. So when they're in combat, they're going to go up against a guy that's stronger, and he's going to lose their sword.
See, you don't have to beat your enemy on the first swing. You know I'm doing what I'm talking about. When you hit that sword, the vibration could throw you off. It's just like fighting.
Yeah.
In the gut, boom, and soon,
yeah, the next punch.
That's the most dangerous punch. Because that body blow is like, boom.
Like my boy just hit that dude in that fight just now. Oh my God, he hit him with that gut right there. Then he went up top. Woo woo. He went night. So I understand what your metaphor when you was.
See, the thing that I'm basically trying to say, the fact that you woke up this morning, I don't care how much money you have, how many females, whatever. You don't wake up.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. So shout out to everybody that woke up this morning, man. Everybody that hit that share button, hit that like button, man. I got Dante Martin in the building, man. You got any questions, man? You can hit him in the comments, man. He definitely reads the comments. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all are saying, "Oh, Traps read the comments today."
He said people realize later what someone brings to the table till they're sitting at the table no more. Boom!
Oh my God! Shout out to Miss Diva with that one. Oh, that was a dope comment. Cause you know what it is, and that's what it be happening too. Cause people don't be believing in you, right? But once I get to the top, that's when the whole the table tries to get full with all people that jumped off the table, right? That's what she was trying to explain. Am I in the same page?
I'm gonna give you another mentality. Yo, watch everybody that's from Rhode Island relate to this. You know the problem with Rhode Island?
What's our problem? Because we got a lot of
We
them.
can have a bunch of people sitting at the dinner. This is our main one. He's from Rhode Island?
Yes, he is.
Okay. You got a bunch of people. We all sitting at the table. We're going to make a pie. So we got the ingredients. The apples, cinnamon, everything sitting on the table.
Me and him been at that table before.
Before dudes can even get the pie done, they're already eating the stuff.
Yo, we been there. Yo, eating it, yes.
Eat the apples
Yeah,
already.
yes. Tasting it, yes. I do that when I'm cooking, yes.
Now, this is the difference between the white society. Let's build one pie, build another pie. Now, if I'm not seeing eye to eye with you, we're going to go our separate ways with our pie.
Everybody can split their pieces of pie and go there.
But remember, we already ate the pie, so we don't even have no pie. So now we fighting over who had too much to eat.
Hey, yo, everybody's eating the crust. He's eating the pineapples.
But remember, it's not baked yet. We just got the ingredients.
Oh, we're just eating the strawberries. Oh my God! So when it's time to make the pie, the ingredients is fucked up. The measurements is all wrong. There is no pie there.
So once people got to the, soon as you put the ingredients, once people got to the table, they're like, you know what? Nah, I don't want him to have the pie, so I'm gonna eat the apples. So you don't have the apples no more. So you got the crust.
Oh
But
my
then that person's
God!
like, no, I'm eating the crust. So there's some people at the table that's mad because they didn't get nothing, even though people already ate, and we didn't bake it. The objective and the goal.
Yo, that's Rhode Island. That's Rhode Island. Yo, he done studied our state.
When you stealing the foundation, man.
Yeah, man. And yeah.
Rhode Island, though, it's hard to build because it's too much hate.
And yo, that's crazy that people really can sit back and understand how people where we need help at. You understand what I'm saying? All we need to do is stand together. Like I was talking to some brothers, and he said, "Yo, Trap, if we stood together on this, that, and the third, you know what I'm saying? Yo, we could have one good thing." See, but everybody in our city, everybody got a habit of piggybacking. You don't think so?
Yes, but it's either that or it's like, yo, I see, it's the baby mentality again. I see what you have, I don't have it.
Let me see if I can get it.
Celebrating you. Now, I'm going to ask this question. This is a great question. I got everybody with money can relate to this, and people without money can too.
All right, let's hear this.
You see somebody shining, right?
Absolutely. I see a
You
bunch of
go
people
rob
shining.
them, kill them or whatever. You can never beat them. So what did you get out of it? Even if you wore their jewels, their clothes that they have, you're not going to get respected like they was.
You're just going to be looked at as a motherfucker that was a hater.
And you ain't even going to know how to handle. Because, again, it's the fact of giving you money. Like, if somebody gave you 100 grand, I used to ask people back in the day, if I gave you 100 grand, what's the first thing you're going to do? They said, I'm going to buy a house and a car. See, that goes to show you don't know the value of money.
I'm not going to do that.
A house and a car.
I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try to make that 100 grand, 200 grand, and 300 grand. That's what I'm trying to go do with it. That's how I'm not trying to go buy nothing. If I'm buying something small, 10 G's or something, I'm not going to spend my 100 grand on no house and a car. Then what? Then how am I going to be able to fix the house? Well, what money am I going to be able to fix the house with? What money am I going to put in this $30,000 car? Because I had to put 70 on the house and 30 on a car.
And you ain't got nothing, and you still owe taxes.
Come on now.
See, that's what I'm sitting up there saying. You thinking that you want something, but you don't even have the ideology or the mentality to get and manage what it is that you have. And a lot of people don't understand when you get money, it's not about getting money. It's anybody can get money, Dante. It's about maintaining it, man. Yo, it's hard to maintain money. I'm here to tell you now, it's hard to maintain money in 2023. You got ups, you got downs, and people don't understand that, especially when you're living a straight life. And after living a straight life, shout out to you guys that do it, bro. Yo, I salute to you guys, man. All you men that go work, get up every day and go to work, man. I salute to you, man. For real, man. You guys are, I'm not playing, man. You guys are. This is what made me. I was around hustlers, drug dealers, knots and stuff. Now, when I was pushing carriages at LMAX, I'm 16 years old, just graduated from high school. I felt like a loser with a job because I see these dudes with knots and everything, and it was like, this should have been you. But I kept my path. Now, when they got locked up later on, they can't get the jobs that I was able to get.
Facts.
Here I am. I work for the federal government and everything.
Sheesh.
So again, what we do when we're younger pays for you later when you get older. And that's why I'm looking at it and I'm trying to teach people that is like the fact of the matter is you might not have an appreciation for where you are right now, but you better think about where it's going to get you later. Because here I am, I'll tell you, I'm 45, about to be 46. And the position that I'm in life, now I got the knots, but see, we don't have to show knots. What we show, credit cards.
Credit cards.
Credit cards, see?
And a lot of times, you know what you show and you don't know what you show? You guys just show being free. You ain't never been in the penitentiary system. I just been in the penitentiary system all my life, and we ain't never seen you, huh, June? We ain't never seen you.
It's appreciation.
You know what I'm saying? So just you being free, man, that shows everything, man. And maintaining. Every time I see you, you fly, just maintaining. You understand? When you see a motherfucker like that, you never seen in the penitentiary, he had to been doing something, right? I ain't never heard one bad thing about you.
But you want to know
You understand what I'm saying?
kept me out? See what people don't know about me, and I'll say it. I was around Latin Kings. You know what they said? You're not coming in this life.
They was true friends.
They was a
Shout out to the 5, man.
One of us.
That's what's up.
I was around not Bloods and all that, but dudes that hustle hard, guns and all that. I've been in rooms where there's guns and everything. And here's the crazy part. I'm not even going to shout out Sets, but Sets going.
Yeah, we ain't gang banging.
With people that I'm living one set, hang on another one, and I'm like,
Ooh, I don't want to get caught in the middle.
I'm
Yeah,
just like, yo.
that's a dangerous place to
and
be.
then it's like they looking at me like, which side he on? And I'm like, I'm
Dangerous
chilling.
place. Yeah.
But so the thing about it, if it wasn't, see, that's why I said we all need each other. Y'all important because, see, you could tell that aspect because I can only say you don't want to go somewhere, but y'all can actually say why you don't want to go there. But the beautiful thing is not even the fact that you was locked up. You know what's so beautiful? And people missing it, if they miss it, look what you're doing right now. Look what you became right now.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing. It's not what you used to do. It's what you're doing with it.
And that's why I didn't get offended that they had the award show and I wasn't recognized for an award because a lot of people came to me and a lot of people wanted me to go after that Charles, and I know he's a part of you, right? I'm like, oh yeah, okay, let's get it. So they came at me. Shout out to the people, and I know you guys support me, and like I told you, I stand firm because these are brothers that I respected, and Charles is since I met him, he always been 100. So that's why I didn't feel like that, but I kind of was because of how they put it to me.
I'm gonna show you something. I was thinking about this on the way here because I was like, if we talk about it, look, this is what people.
Oh, so it was already in the air.
Let me, because everybody's talking about.
All right,
it.
I already know because people were inboxing me, so I know.
Let me give y'all a perspective that's that Rhode Island mentality.
Absolutely, that's what I said.
He messed up, but he didn't mess up.
No, he didn't mess up.
No.
Shout out to Charles Brown.
It's going to make sense. He put the top 25.
Mm-hmm.
He should have just said top influences.
Yeah.
See, when you put the number 25, everybody's what? Jockeying for position.
Yeah. How was I there? Yeah, how was I there?
First of all, they missed. See, when emotions are high, logic is low.
Mm-hmm.
What they missed was he said he's doing this every month, so that means everybody's getting an accolade.
And shout out to Charles Brown for trying to do that for the city, man. We needed that. You know what I'm saying? That's why because I would have called him. I would have called you. I would have called you guys. You know what I'm saying? I never felt it like that. Other people felt it that way. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't, like I tell people, one thing is for certain, the two things is for sure. I do nothing I don't want an award. Like I told them, I'm not doing, when I stand out there at that bus stop and I don't want to be, anything I do for the kids, anything I don't want, I do that for them out of me. Cause there's stuff that I do that if I told you right now that this city, people know what I do for the kids. You understand what I'm saying? But I don't want the accolades. You understand what I'm saying?
An accolade, it was an acknowledgement for what you
Yes, and I respect it. I definitely respect it. I respect it. Because I love when people used to drive by and give me coffees. I don't even drink coffee, Dante. Right. I used to be sitting there like this, June.
Trophy.
Yeah, bro. I be like, damn, they gave me a coffee. I got, shout out to all the parents that gave me gloves. They gave me warm socks. They gave me socks. I still got stuff. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
What you doing no more?
Oh, because they ain't out there.
Yes, they are.
Oh, not like, not in the morning.
I drive past there all the time, man.
Oh, yeah, see, I don't even drive.
Ugly.
Yeah.
TJ said, let's talk about it. But see, what we gotta understand and what we gotta know is this. Number one, who did this before he did it?
Nobody.
That's first and foremost.
Shout out to Charles Brown.
That's the problem with us. We always criticizing something. Okay, but did anybody have the idea before he did it?
Nobody.
No.
What was the awards?
What he was doing is the top 25 influencers of Rhode Island. But he's doing one every month. So only 25 people getting in at that moment.
At that moment, but he's going down the line. He's going to acknowledge other people.
So what he's doing is basically giving people motivation and stuff.
Yes. Hey, Charles, that's what you did. Hold on, can I stop you for 1 second, Dante? That's what you did to me. Yo, Dante, he gave me motivation to show. I want to show because every time there's one, I want to be mentioned. That's all it did. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? No, but I'm just saying. No, you understand the it wasn't in a bad way. I didn't, Dante. I didn't take it I took it as, all right, Trap. I'm gonna. Yes, they did. They wanted me to. It was people love drama. They love controversy. They love that. And I'm not about that. If I'll come after you, if you did something to me, I'll come after you. But if somebody like Charles Brown, I know these brothers are there out of their heart. They're not coming. I know that. I know that. That's why I never called nobody. That's why I sat there and I'm gonna let my work speak for itself. That's what my dad taught me.
Again, if we would have had a discussion about it, it would have been prop. I'm not even speaking for Charles' voice, so I'll let that man speak for himself. We didn't talk about it. Yeah. But when I'm looking at what he did, he was just giving people the influence. Because again,
he influenced me.
People that got one. Dave Chappelle. He was the first person to actually have something like this. Nobody else had this. He acknowledged them for that. I'm a part of 2 podcasts. Yeah. Flynn's got a podcast. Flynn's could have got that influence before me. But he's getting his in the third.
I didn't even know that was even I didn't even know that was a category.
What?
A podcast.
No, it's not. No, it's not just it's just to show you what they do. See, there's a lot of things that people do that you don't know about.
Yeah.
See, the problem with people is, see, Trap, this is the point I'm trying to make, and I'm going to make it with you.
Absolutely.
When they see you, they could judge you like, oh, he had to be locked up or whatever.
They always do.
But they don't know what you did to become the person you are.
Yes.
So that's the problem with us. It's like,
oh my God.
Understand where a person went through, because like, you can easily say, you know what? Here's my shoes. You wear them and see them.
And you can't. You can't. You're going to crumble. You're going to crumble way in that prison cell doing 10 years in segregation without a TV or radio. You're going to crumble. You're going to be crumbled for 4 years going to the yard like this. Which you know what I'm saying? You're going to crumble. You're going to crumble in maximum security with Duffy and them taking your recreation every day. Yeah, leaving you without your family, kicking your family out, making your family take drug tests and stuff. Yeah, you're gonna. Certain people can't take that. You know what I'm saying? So I understand 100% what you're saying.
So that's what I'm sitting up there saying is basically right. See, what I like to do, it's like, you know what I used to do a lot.
So basically, you're saying what he did was he just took the people that because I didn't know a few of them people.
That's the problem. See, because you didn't know.
He enlightened me, but I gotta say this time, everyone that I researched, Charles Brown.
See?
Good job. Good job. Good job, because if not, I'd be on here right now going, yo, man, you gave an award to that motherfucker. They don't deserve it. They don't deserve it.
They did. It'd be right. You be in your right to do that.
I'd be in my right to do that, and I'm going to do that.
Can I ask you a question in your audience? This is what I used to do before I go to shows, and there's people to back this up. You know how there's always, I don't like calling people crackheads, but there's drug abusers. You can see them outside right now. Mm-hmm. One of the things I used to like to do is have conversations with them. There was this one I had a conversation with. She's very known. She's like, can I get some money? I said, for what? She said, I want some food. I said, let's go. I'm going to take you to get the food. We go in the Chinese restaurant. Chinese lady, you go, get out. No.
Because she already got a bad rapport with
I
them.
said, listen, give her whatever she wants. I'm
going to pay for it. She calm right
and
down.
I said, if she does not come back for this food, save it. I'll come pick it up later. But it's paid for. Here you go. I didn't want to make sure she sold it. I'm being honest. So I went and sat down with her. So while she was eating, she started crying. She said, you know what? I don't want to be like this. She said, my family don't like me like this.
Want water?
Yes. So you don't know what people do behind the scenes. Thank you, sir. You don't know what people do behind the scenes and why somebody else. This is Charles's. He's acknowledging these people. So you don't know what these people done in his life. It's like if I gave your man right here, I'm like, yo, thanks for having me on the podcast. And you like, whoa, it's my podcast. Mm-hmm. But you don't know if he talked to me outside. He was just like, yo, you need to go on Trap Podcast.
Yeah, I don't know the
You don't
influence.
even know if he gave me money.
I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. Yeah.
See, you don't know that.
You know that.
So you don't even know why I'm acknowledging him.
So, but like you said, I didn't know why, and I look why at every one of them. Salute. Because if not, I'd be sitting there saying something. Everyone that I researched that he gave an award to, they deserved it. Do I agree on? I can come up with my own order, but everybody has the right to their own opinion. That's that man. Nobody decided to do that. Nobody decided but him to say, yo, you know what, I'm gonna start acknowledging people. So we have to start acknowledging that's his not belief, them and his acknowledgements. You understand what I'm saying? Not that he's done, like you said, he's going every month to acknowledging people. You understand what I'm saying?
And bring people together. Now, again, Remy Jones was on there. Shoot, you want to know my resume? I have to sit up here and roll out the Rolodex of the stuff I've done. And
shout out to Remy Jones.
So, again, it's like, I could say this. 25 DJs could have been the top influencers for that event. Because these DJs are known. They rock the parties and everything. You could have had Buck, Lady Ruck, DJ Ruck, Roy, DJ Finesse, Chop Stewie, Donnie Battles was on there.
DJ Boom.
Boom. You could have had Frank. All these people.
King Echo.
All these people could have been the top one. But I know down the line. See, now, here's the thing. In the Bible, it says, the last should be first and the first should be last. What order are you in? If the last should be first and the first should be last.
Yeah.
There is no order.
There's no order.
So the fact is that you wasn't on the first bus, you're still going to the
yeah, it doesn't matter. You're still gonna make it there.
Right.
Everybody's still gonna get there. But it's just the fact that you know how this is how Rhode Island works. Like people don't respect other people's opinions, man.
Correct.
That's what it is, man. Yo, I feel like I can't talk about certain shit because I'm a blogger and I have a podcast. Yo, I can talk about anything that I want. You don't have to listen to me, I feel. You don't have to respect everybody's opinion. You don't have to respect everybody's opinion.
But you should listen and hear everybody's
Yes,
opinion.
that's what I was about to say. You should listen and hear it. You know what I'm saying? You could. All right, can I say? All right, is it opinion or am I using the wrong word? I don't respect your three favorite teams to win the championship.
I'll give you a better word. Start using the word perception, perspective.
Perspective. That's what I mean. That's what the word I would because just like I put it in a basketball term. I don't gotta respect your three basketball teams.
Right.
I don't like that. You could put on Bibles and say them three basketball teams right there, but I don't have to. That's the same thing in life.
Check it. That's why I said this is what I mean by putting things in a proper perspective. I'm looking at your build. I'm like, yo, there he got a nice build. Pause. No homo, whatever you want to do. But now, again, I can ask you, what do you do every day?
I work hard. I did shoulders and back this morning.
Okay, you do push-ups and all that other stuff, right?
Nah, not no more. I used to.
But now,
my bones don't let me. My elbows and shit.
I work out, and I don't have a frame like yours. But again, is my regimen like yours? Is my habits, my eating habits like yours? We don't know.
We don't know.
Genetics. So the fact of the matter is, for me to have an opinion like, oh, he's on steroids, that's why. Why you think I'm gonna have an opinion? Because I'm trying to devalue you.
Yeah. I never looked at it like that.
I know.
I never looked at it like that.
Once you start criticizing something, you're trying to devalue it and saying it's not that. And my question is to you, because I love when people try to tell me who I am.
Yeah.
I've been walking in my shoes for 45 years.
How can you walk in my shoes? Yeah.
Okay, if I'm not who I say I am, okay, you tell me that don't know me. Go ahead, tell me.
I can't.
So do you know? Okay, so let's get into my resume for the people that don't think I should be up there. 3 published books.
3.
Do people got 1? I got 3, and they sold. How many albums I got? 5, 6 albums. I was on a stage with Fat Joe, Onyx, all these dudes you want to name. Mm-hmm. I went touring. I turned down record deals as a Christian rapper. So I was in the Christian realm and the secular realm, if you want to call it that. What else I got going on? Again, work for Bradley Hospital. Work for the United
This is a black brother. See, these are the brothers that we gotta commend. We gotta stop looking up to gangsters and everybody. This is who we gotta look up to. 45 years old and got a resume like that. You understand what I'm saying? And this is I like to commend black brothers when I see black brothers that I commend anybody that can make it to 45 with a resume like yours, but especially when I see a black man,
right.
Yo, I swear that shit gives me goosebumps like right now. Because I didn't know that about them.
White people help me more
than your own people.
I'll tell y'all this story, how I got the job at Bradley. You need a degree. I don't have one. Let me tell you what happened. One day at the gym, this is why I said be careful how you deal with people. I'm at the gym. This hell angel looking dude. I don't even know why he asked me. He never asked me again. He's like, yo, can I work out with you? Now I could be like, get away from me, you cracker or whatever. Nah, I didn't do that. I said, sure, come on, let's go. So I'm working him out. He looked like he could have had me hanging from the back of a truck or something. Then what happened was a real estate looking dude seen this. What happened? Don't devalue the other people in the city could have been on the list. Also, that's why people have a problem with top list events. True. So the real estate dude see me working out with him and go, what do you do for a living? What was his concern?
He had nothing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was about to say, he had nothing to do with that.
I said, I'm a residential treatment counselor. He said, have you heard of Bradley? I said, yeah. He said, would you like to work for him? I said, yes. He said, you got a He said, you got a degree? I said, no, but I have a resume. Check this out. So, because
what's the difference between a resume and a degree?
A degree basically means you went to college.
All right, got you.
Job.
All right, got you.
So check it out. I said, I don't got a degree, I have a resume. This is where that punctual come in. I drove to Woonsocket, had somebody pull up my resume because I didn't have a computer. Mm-hmm. Put the resume in his hand, emailed it to him. Mm-hmm. Do you know I got a phone call for Bradley? So when I went there, I'm sitting in the office. While this black guy was looking for my application, another white lady walked in, talked to me.
For the job.
Hired me on the spot, full time, everything. I got paid more than the guy that actually got me there because of my resume.
So shout out to everybody that has a resume. See, that's how resumes is major in the city. When I be sitting there and I be telling the young guys when they're in the schools, and I be telling you got to pay attention how to format resumes. Yes. and you have your resumes. When you go to a job and you got a resume say that you've been working since you was 15, don't they want to hire you? If you've been working, saying you got a resume from, I don't care, Brothers Pizza, whatever, that's going to give you a resume, right? So when you get 22 years old and you went to college, just say you did 4 years in college, all of that counts as a resume, right?
Yes, all of that.
Kids, that's what I was trying to tell them.
So put it this way. Each human service job, until I got to Bradley, I only been there for like 6 months or a year. But they count, because it was on my resume, they counted it as experience. So I got paid based off experience.
Oh, off experience. Okay. Oh, all right. That's dope. Dope. Let me see what else is going on over here. You know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out to everybody in the building, man. And shout out to everybody, Melissa, Kelly. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Thank everybody for hitting that share button, hitting that like button. Thanks, Dante, for pulling up. For pulling up, man. Yo, I swear, man. I'm telling you, man. No Longer Trap Podcast, man. I appreciate this brother. This brother pulled up at early. Like I told you, that just arrived late. A lot of people don't show up on time, and I'm one of them. You know what I'm saying? But after today, I swear, you guys try me. I'm going to try to show up on time for everything. You know what I'm saying? Because that showed me that, yo, when you show up on time, yo, you kind of brighten. I was kind of not down, but you kind of, yeah, he's here on time. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? You got me ready to go. You know what I'm saying, June? He got me ready to go. You know what I'm saying?
My day off, I could have been in bed sleeping.
Yeah, definitely.
What did I do? I hit you up. I said, yo, who's on your show tomorrow? You said,
you, nigga. You, nigga.
Right,
because, you know, I respect the Clash of the Titans. I watch them. When do you premiere? Where can we find you at? Let us know. Where can we get the album?
I just put the Bandcamp in there. It's on Bandcamp, Dante Martin. You go to SoundCloud. It's about to hit the World Wide Web. Probably within the next 3 days. It's going to be everywhere. So, again, this album was for the producer, Beyond Eons. He's graduating. Salute that, bro.
Shout out anybody that can graduate. I'm telling you, whether you're graduating kindergarten, as long as you're getting there, because it's elevation steps. That's all you're doing. That graduation is just an elevation towards your, you know what I'm saying? Like my brother told me at the U.S. Black Business Network. Shout out to the U.S. Black Business Network. He said, your network, you make your net worth, make it your net worth. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I was trying to say?
Your network work for you.
Make you, you know what I'm saying?
Punctual, show respect for the next person's time. See, that's exact. See, when you hear the word punctual.
See, I never heard that word punctual. Yeah, see.
Punctual. See,
that's why I love my podcast, yo. I thank all my viewers. Y'all correct me. Y'all teach me things. And y'all are helping me trying to elevate as a man. You know what I'm saying? Because some of y'all know the struggle that I've been through as a man. And some of y'all respect it and some of y'all don't. But some of y'all that respect it, that don't look down on me because I don't know certain things, I thank yous for that.
Let me give you
know what I'm saying?
Don't look down. Don't even acknowledge the people that doesn't elevate you. See, the problem that we have as people, we want people to like us that ain't liking us. Focus on those that's liking you because they're going to speak for you and it's going to get, because eventually the people that don't like you is going to have to spin the block.
Yeah, in fact, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Again, I'm going to acknowledge everybody. Like, I'm going to respect this platform like if it's my own platform. And I'm glad everybody.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
It was like, yo, real talk. They was receptive to what it is that was being said because, again, we have to have this balance in life if we want to be successful in life. And
absolutely.
Understand that because, again, like matter of fact, I got an episode CLBMG. That's the network. Wait till you hear this episode me and Charles did called "And the Church Said," Chapter 2. We got deep. And there was a lovely lady with us that also was a part of church. We got deep in there. When y'all hear that, you're gonna be like, see, you don't know what a person went through. And I can tell you what, I don't have a. You know why I tell people I was molested and stuff? I tell them because look what I overcame. I didn't have anger to want to take it out on somebody else or even hurt the people that did it.
Yeah.
Because they dead. There's nothing you can do. So if I was still sitting there like, oh damn, it would have kept me from doing what I needed to do.
Yeah.
So now my question is, what's your excuse?
What's your
why
excuse?
Why you not doing what you're supposed to be doing?
Because you don't want to.
You want an excuse and a reason why you don't do it.
Yeah.
So now when I see you doing it, now I got an excuse to hate you for what?
For what? Why do you hate me? Because I'm doing what?
So the same way you sit here doing this, people could be, you know what? Let me go get the mic he got, whatever.
Yeah, let me go try to do it. Let me go see if I can. Yeah. See, that's what I think. And this is my opinion. I think that our city don't come together. Say, if we all come together around 5 good podcasters in the city. Say we just focused on 5 podcasters that are all good and we all got all the resources from I think there's 39 podcasters in the city that are, so if we got all that are if we just take it them that are just really not they're not podcasters, they're just trying it, but because some of you podcasters bring a lot of good elements to podcasting, but just not certain elements. Like I don't bring technical shit. You understand what I'm saying? So this shit bite the shit out of you.
I see you trying to bite.
Yeah. Hey, go that way. Go.
That's a beautiful looking dog, though.
Thank you. Shout out to Princess in the building. She can go to sec. You know what I'm saying? Segregation is a place where you go 23 and 1. They put you in prison, and you come out 1 hour a day for a shower. And
What was you doing in there for them to be throwing you in there? You was acting a fool, Ludacris?
Well, I'm gonna tell you this, man. A lot of the times that I was in segregation, I'm gonna tell you the worst time I was in segregation. They transferred me to another state, and they said that I was ordering people to be stabbed, right? They put me in segregation for 10 years. All right, so I did about 7 years in seg, because you have to go through a step down program inside segregation. Right. You understand what I'm saying? I was in a place called Northern Correction. You could go Google it. It's a place in Connecticut. It's like where they keep all the gang members all over the world. You know what I'm saying? But it's serious.
Is it worse than Rikers?
Nah. I don't want to go to C-74. Adolescents at war. Shout out to all my brothers. Free all my brothers, man. Because, man, it's about elevating, man. It's about elevating, man. But that's my hour. I want to thank Dante, man, for pulling up, man. I appreciate it, man. I learned so many jewels from this brother today. And I'm going to take so many jewels from this today, man. When I get to meet brothers like this, and I find out that I'm older than him, you know what I'm saying, by a year. So it's kind of like, damn, man. I wish not to default my life, but this is a life that I envision for myself. Can you understand what I'm saying? Because I've never meant to do no harm to nobody, and everything I did, I had to do, and I felt, and I don't take back nothing I did. You understand what I'm saying in my life? But I learned from it.
We all was a step. Remember, I told you I hung around Latin Kings.
Yeah.
I hung around streeters, hitters, and all.
Yeah.
I was never around with it, but again, we all was 1 second away from being Trap or Dante.
Yeah.
So again, just because you see me here, look, I got a scar for the rest of my life. Mm-hmm. That's there.
Yeah, that's never gonna change. Every time you look in the mirror, the man in the mirror. Shout out to the album he just dropped yesterday, The Man in the Mirror. Go check it out. You know what I'm saying? You definitely gotta go check it out, cause I am.
She said I thought you was 33. Nah, I'm about to be 46.
Oh nah, she's probably every week I'd be like I'm 30. I'm 33. I'm 30. They finally, see, I got on high and told you how old I really am. But you don't really remember how old he says he is, because he don't look his age. I definitely thought he was younger than that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? But after really building with him, I can see his intelligence level was way up here. You know what I'm saying?
Kelly Morris said, which is good. Your drive and commitment to progressing and learning and change is what matter. Keep going.
Thank you, man. We appreciate that. I appreciate that, man, and that's what I get from men. You know what I'm saying? Real men in my life. Like I told you, my life has changed, and a lot of things has changed in my life, and my circle has changed, and my friends has changed, and I get to meet people like this. You know what I'm saying? If I probably met people like this years ago, I probably was never been in a cell. You understand what I'm saying? I know I would have been a millionaire. You understand what I'm saying? I definitely. You know what I'm saying? I say that every day I wake up. I spent the last 24 years in a cell, and I say to myself, if I would have took that same drive I had in that cell out here grinding in this regular life, I would definitely been a millionaire.
I'm going to give you one more gem, though, and I tell this to everybody, because a lot of people, would you be who you are, and would you be living a life, and would the children you have exist if you wasn't you?
Nah, I wouldn't.
So, don't.
And I wouldn't change that for nothing. I love all my kids.
You know what keeps me the way I am? I never think about what I miss. I don't regret anything. When I made a decision, I made this decision for what I was going to live later on in the future. We are alive and breathing right now. You know how many of our fam we've seen or watched buried that they ain't living this day? They're not even living this day. Forget the age. We're living this day, so the question is, what we going to do with this day? Because you know what? You are a millionaire. So you apply that ideology for tomorrow.
For tomorrow. Just because I'm alive and breathing.
Because you're
that's $1 million worth of breath right there, and I take that over anything. Because there's a lot of people that I know that didn't make it. I lost all my friends. You know what I'm saying? You're sitting there talking to a guy that lost all my friends that been murdered. Not they didn't die a casual death. I lost my friends to murdered. You know what I mean? So
here's the thing. Even though you was in prison, because I'm big with God. I believe in God. I ain't gonna fight if he's Allah.
Yeah, we're not. We're never. I even whether one thing you can't argue is religion.
Right.
You know, religion and politics. I was learned in prison. June, we don't argue that. I believe in Allah. You believe in Jesus. You believe in that. We believe in a God. Right. We believe in there's a higher power up there. You know what I'm saying? So salute to everybody that believes in there's a higher power. You know what I'm saying?
Say that the higher power didn't have you in that cage to keep you from the animalistic attitude you would have had being outside the cage.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Because again, you're here to tell the story, but you just told a story about how many other stories have ended.
Facts.
So yeah. That's why
I can still tell my story. My story still ain't done yet.
Proper perspective.
Yeah, because my story ain't done yet. Because I tell you what, I'm going to get to the top no matter what. Ain't nobody going to stop me. I'm going to move by myself, man. I get up in the morning and I drive myself to do what I do. You know what I mean? I drive myself to stay out of a cell. You know what I'm saying? But some days I slip. You know what I mean?
Listen, who said that? Come on, everybody regrets. Yo, listen. Come sit down, talk with me, and you're going to be like, oh, yeah, he's right. If there was anything I was going to regret, okay, this is why I like to clear things up.
Yeah.
I lived in Philly, I just told you, right?
Yeah.
I'm in church. Beautiful girl. Beautiful girl. Didn't know me or whatever. We in this Bible class. I was around 22. She opened in my Bible for me and everything. Basically, she was trying to show me, I want you to court me. I'm trying to be your wife. Now, at the time, I'm looking for a wife.
A church girl.
Yeah. I chose the wrong one instead of her. Now, I'm telling you what she's doing for me. Matter of fact, I'll make the story even crazier. Where I lived in Jersey, it's called Newtonville. You look it up yourself. It's 45 minutes from Philly. For her birthday, she came and picked me up. Took me to her birthday party. And I'm sitting there talking to another female at her birthday party. So you can just imagine how she felt. And she had to drive me back home.
She's driving back just looking at you.
Now, this woman is married with children. I don't have no children. I'm not married. Mm-hmm. Now, the reason why I can't regret and I can't look back on that is because I met a wonderful woman when I came back to Rhode Island who I lived with, who had a degree, a master's degree. I had nothing. So I'm you to her. Mm-hmm. But she took a chance with me and she helped me elevate. So, brother, for me to regret the Philly thing, then I would have to do away with meeting this girl with a master's degree when I was 25.
And you don't know where you would have been now without her.
I wouldn't be in Rhode Island right now sitting and talking with you. And that's my point. Yeah. So if you regretting something, you're going to see, this is what I'm trying to say. You're doing away with, if you go back to the time where I want to undo that time, then you got to undo all the time that comes after that because everything's going to change after that.
Yes, everything.
Everything. So
everything changes.
So if you're regretting something, then everything that came after that regret doesn't exist.
Oh.
So you don't know what you would be. I'll tell you this much. If I didn't have my higher power, I don't think I'd be alive. The life I was living.
Yes. Yes, man. And proof. Yo, that is deep. You know what I'm saying? And it gets deeper. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta thank Dante again. He told me he's coming on Tuesdays, man. I swear, I look forward. Yo, the No Longer Trap podcast, we look forward to Dante, man. I'm gonna have questions for him. You know what I'm saying? You know how we gonna do it. Cause you know, hey yo, you know what? I like his perspective because he understands and he's gonna give it to he's gonna understand every time I give it to him my way. He's gonna give me the right end. And if he ain't understanding it, he's just like a lot of my. Yes, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. And that's what I like to do, and that's what we like to do on the No Longer Trap podcast. You understand what I'm saying? What he said? What is it?
He's having a great Chop.
Hey Chop Stewie, your lips. Hey Chop, man. Hey, shout out to DJ Chop Stewie, man. Hey man, I told you, man, we got Friday nights at 148, man. You gotta come down there and check us out, man. Dope vibe. I swear to God, man. We got the patio opening up. I think it's this weekend or next weekend. It's opening up real soon. It's about to be lit out there. Oh, my boy Jeff's in the kitchen. We got the dopest bartenders in the city. Shout out to Millie Rock. Yo, I'm telling you, man. But thanks, man. Thanks again for pulling up again, man. I appreciate it, man. And
invitation, I'm here.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my viewers, man. Check it out. You know I gotta leave you with my boy. Champagne's and good vibes, man. While I sit there and kick it with Dante, man. And check us out, man. You know how we do it, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace. You know what I'm saying? But yo, man.
Champagne and good vibes. We can fly to Sicily just to eat Italian. Las Vegas penthouse, when it count thousands. Do you remember? Yeah, we grew up in them housing projects. Champagne and good vibes. Champagne and good vibes. La 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 la. Champagne.
More gems, more gems.
Trying to party like we just won the lotto. Smoking on that good kush. Jackpot, celebrate till tomorrow. Popping bottles by the poolside. I used to pull up in that hoop ride. Yeah. You should see the cars outside. Red carpet pulling up at the venue. Champagne on the menu. Spread love, you don't want no issue. Yeah, you got the diamonds in the crystal. That's what the VIP list do. Yeah, that's what
Right,
the VIP
that lifted all that hard weight. I told you was in the gym, yo, this morning. Yo, that heavy weight, that don't pay. I'm telling you, I just rather just like this. I used to do the roll. I'm happy with a plate.
Champagne and good vibes. Champagne and good vibes. La 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 la. Champagne and good vibes. Place to the bar, my dream trip is white. Trip so crazy, ain't nigga flies me.
Yeah, your lower knee. Yo, thank y'all for tuning in, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Good peace, man. You know how we do it, man. Shout out to the Clash of the Titans podcast, man. You gotta check them out on Wednesday night, right? Yeah, Wednesday night. Yeah, where can they find you at real quick? Where's your Instagram? Get your handle.
When it count thousands, do you remember? Yeah, we grew up in them housing projects.
Shout out to Champagne and Good Vibes. TJ Swords, what's up, brother? Yeah, you already know. I know you on the check-in. I know you are, man. Shout out to everybody on the check-in still, man. I gotta let y'all go, man.